Hey, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. So, the main objective of this session is to show what are these funded trader programs. I already did a session last week, but I wanted to give some more information on some of the frequently asked questions, and also want to share what is the way to successfully complete these challenges and uh, how we can scale up with the different funded programs. So basically, as most of you already know, a funded trader program is where you don't need to invest your own money for trading. You can get the funding from different companies like Apex, or it can be Bullnox or Blue Sky, You Profit, Take Profit Trader, TopStep. There are a lot of companies which will provide the funding for the members. But to get that funding, you need to complete an evaluation account, or you need to complete a challenge where you have to make certain profit without hitting a trail stop loss. So the major advantage with this is most of us may have a 20K account, 50K account, 100K account, where you can only your profits are limited to your account size. But with funded accounts, the advantage is once you get confidence, once you know how to when to enter, when to exit, when to take longs, when to take shorts, which may take some few days, few weeks, right? Based on your experience in trading, it may take some time, but once you get it, you can scale up because, right, it is not one account. You can get 20 accounts from one company. Then you can get another 20 from other company. So for the same trade you take, you make income from different accounts or in the different companies. That is the best thing which is possible with these funded trader programs. And with the copy trading, when you take one trade, it gets copied automatically into another 20, 30, 40, 50 accounts at the same time. Right? That is the right. That cannot happen with our own accounts because your account cannot suddenly grow from 10K to 100K or something. But with the funded trader program, you have that ability. You can scale up as much as you want, right? So again, most of these funded programs want you to close the trades by end of the day, more right? That is, it will be all day trading. And to obtain the funding, as I mentioned, you need to complete a challenge where first initially you will do it on a EA account, which is like a paper trading account. And then once you complete the challenge, then they will give a performance account or a real account. So some of the frequently asked questions which I am getting, right? And are you limited to one account, right? No, you can take as many challenge accounts as you want. For every account, you may have to pay. Now they are running a 90% promotion offer. That means you pay approximately $18 per account or $17 per account if you don't have tax in your state. You can take any number of challenge accounts. But if you get right, for example, if you pass 10 challenge accounts, you will get 10 performance accounts or 10 real accounts. That means 10 into 50K, 500K, right? You can trade on those 10 different accounts. And yeah, there is a fee, right, to get the evaluation because they provide the real-time data, they provide the license for Ninja Trader, they provide various things. There is a charge for every account, but it is minimal compared to the risk you take with your own accounts. With the funded accounts, your risk is minimal, where you will be paying approximately $17 for it to receive a 50K funded account. And once you complete the challenge for the performance account, also either you can pay a monthly fee or one-time fee, like approximately $140 for a 50K account. That's it. You don't need to pay anymore once you pay that lifetime fee. And evaluation is basically like a paper trading account where you only are doing it to complete the challenge, right? Whatever profit you make in that is not real money, or no, you won't get any profit percentage. But in the performance account, generally with Apex, whatever you do, first $25,000 is yours, and then 90% is yours, and 10% will go to that company. And trailing loss based on, right, even unrealized profits, if you are not booking profits on time, even that is calculated as your trailing loss. So you have to be careful when you take the trades. You have to book profits frequently so that you don't have a lot of profit. And if you're not booking, suddenly if it goes down, you will be hitting the trailing stop loss. So you have to be careful with that. Again, I already shared these slides. So you can also refer them again. Just I want to give a high level overview. And if you don't pass funding challenge within 30 days, you don't have any limit that you have to complete within this many days. You can take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Only thing is you have to keep on paying that fee for the EA account. Right now they have like 90% off for the first month and 80% off for the second month. That means you pay approximately 17 to $18 for month one, and then if you don't pass within 1 month, you have to pay $34 or $35 in the second month, and so on. So if you fail the challenge, either you can immediately get the account reset by paying a reset fee, right, approximately which is $40, or if you wait until the monthly renewal, automatically it will get reset. You don't need to pay any reset fee at that point of time. Again, it will, right, for if you take a 50K account, it will become 50K account again. If you have multiple accounts, yeah, there are softwares like Replicanto and Apex Copy Trader where you can copy from one account, right? When you take one trade, it gets copied into all the other accounts at the same time, right? Not only only to Apex accounts, it can also get copied into a lot of other company accounts. That is the advantage. Whenever you pass the funding challenge within 1 or 2 days, you will receive an email and a contract from Apex or whoever is your funding company. They will send an email stating that you completed it, and then you have to sign a contract. Once you sign a contract and pay the PA account fee, then basically they will give you a PA account and you can start trading on that. And every company has a different account size, contract size you can do. Generally, right, whatever is your EA, right? If EA, if you can do 10 accounts, on the PA also you can do 10 accounts. If EA, if you have a restriction of 8 accounts, on the PA also you have a restriction up to 8 contracts, like that. So again, how much profits you can make on PA? Whatever, if first right, for Apex, right, for each company again the rules are little different, but for Apex, first to $25,000 is yours. After that, 90% is yours and 10% is goes to the company. And how do you open the future trades? Again, you can do it directly from TradingView, or you can do it from Ninja Trader or Tradeovate. These are the three major interfaces from where you can open the trades. If you see a support, if you see a buy signal, you will go long. Or if you see a sell signal, or if it is at a resistance, you do short and you close when you reach a right, whatever is the target profit, or whenever if it hits the stop loss, you'll close the trade. And can you draw the funds from the account? You can generally do twice a month, and only, right, that is only from the PA. And that 50K what they are giving, you cannot withdraw from that. Only profits you made on that account, you can take out that money monthly twice. So again, as I mentioned, right, you can scale up. You can at a time trade on 20 accounts, 40 accounts, 50 accounts. Whatever trade you take, that will right, get copied with the help of the copy trader software. And not only one Apex, you can work with ETF and other companies, and you can integrate all of them in Ninja, and then one trade you take, that will get copied to everything. So even if you make $100 every day, but if that is getting copied into 20 accounts, that is like $2,000. So right, that is a potential. And you can, as you get more and more confidence, more and more practice, you can right, you can make 200, 300 per day, like that, in each account. Again, right, there are a lot of funding programs. Apex is one of them, top funded program. But you also have Top Step, Elite Trader Funding, Blue Sky, You Profit. Always, I suggest start with one, right? Start with Apex or start with Top Step, one of them. And then once you gain confidence, once you start making some money, then you can sign up for all the others, and then you can scale up, right? There is no way we can increase our salary twice within next 1 year. But if you give 1 or 2 months time to practice, then you have that potential with the funded trader programs. As long as you have that persistence and you have that right desire to make some good money, definitely there is a possibility. Right? How to start with Apex trading? You can go to Apex website and you can use the link and click on the link. And then when it asks for the coupon code, you enter save 90, right? Which will take out 90% from the actual cost. So you will be paying only $17 or so for a 50K account, 50K evaluation account. And then, right, I'll also show you, okay, once you get the account, how to right make the trades, how to take the trades, and how to successfully complete the challenge, and then how to make money in performance account. I'll show that. Then you will understand clearly, like how we can successfully right complete it and how we can scale up. So let me show you, right, one of or two of our indicators which are working very good for options, futures, everything. So one of them is called as ultimatum, right, which basically gives a buy signal. It gives a trend line resistance. I hope everyone can see my screen here, right? So basically the ultimatum indicator, it will give a buy, right? It will give a buy signal, and also it will give sell signals. And also it has a trend line support, right? The bottom line, which is the bottom of this support which you see in the green color, that is like called as trend line support. The midpoint is called as the mid, right, between the line between the trend line resistance and trend line support. So it can also, when it is going from the bottom, it can act as resistance, but when it is coming from the top, it can act as support. So for example, you saw it went up to here and then dropped. Next time it was able to break this line. So this can act as a right resistance when price is coming from the bottom, and when it is coming from the top to here, it can act as a support, and then price can bounce, and then you have resistance here. So for example, and these levels, right, these are called as buy zone and sell zone, which are coming from a beta algo, right? For example, right, if one of your friends says that some movie is good, then you may watch it or not. But if four or five of your friends are telling that some movie is good, right, or some restaurant is good, then you will have, right, more interest, or you will be more interested to go and watch that, right? In the same way, if one indicator, right, for example, ultimatum is telling that price may go from here, right, gold price may start going up. Now beta also has a support here. So ultimatum is telling it will go because ultimatum has a support. Then beta also has a support very close to it. So, and then this is ultimatum cloud, right? Green cloud, which is like a support. Then it has a beta buy zone, right, which acts like a support. So price came here, you have ultimatum support, you have beta support. Then immediately price went up. So if ultimatum is giving a buy signal and also beta is giving a buy signal, you have much more confidence now. Now again, it went all the way till here. There is a resistance here, right? Ultimatum is giving a red line. Ultimatum is telling that there is a possible drop now. And beta has a resistance. So you have two different indicators are telling that price can go down. So price immediately went all the way down. So when you see this type of scenario where you have a multiple right indicators are telling the same thing, that means software 1 is telling that it will drop, software 2 is telling that it will drop, like that. When if two or three different softwares are giving the same signal, that means 90-95% of the time it will, the price will drop, right? That's what we are looking for. If we have similar signal from multiple softwares, the possibility of that happening will be more and more. So when you have such type of scenario, right, let us say you have something like, let me open one more software, right, which is like RCA trend bot. So let me just disable this one and open only trend bot. So trend bot also will show a support line, a triangle, that means price will go up, and a red triangle, that means price will go down, right? It generally shows a support and resistance lines in green and red. Now if I now open ultimatum in beta, now you can see that there is a ultimatum is giving a resistance, beta is giving a resistance or a sell zone, Then your trend is giving a triangle, inverted red triangle. That means three different algos are telling that it will go down, right? So let me also add one more, right? So I added one more, fourth software. So now you have number one software, which is Ultimatum, which generally works with trend line resistance, trend line support, the midpoint, and also the red cloud is like a resistance and green cloud is like a support. Whenever price comes to green cloud, it goes up, and whenever it goes there, again it comes back, it may bounce back, right? Whenever price goes to the red one, it may come down. So right, once or twice it will come down, next time it will break and go up. So now, so ultimatum is giving, beta is giving, trend is giving, three different softwares gave it. Now you have one more software, right? RCMACD software, right? This orange line represents a sell signal. A green line represents a buy signal. For example, if you see here, right, there is a buy signal, you have a support here, ultimatum gave a buy, and you have a green signal. You have a green triangle from the trend. That means three softwares here, one software here are telling that, oh, price may go up now. Here you have a cell, but there is no cell here, or there is no cell, or right, this one gave a right another cell, right? Ultimatum has a midpoint which can act as a resistance. So there was some small drop, but it was not sell from all the four different algos, all the four different softwares. But here, if you see the buy, number one, you have a buy, you have a green triangle, you have a right buy zone, you have a trend line support, four different softwares telling the same signal. Here you have a cell, right? From the ultimate D, you have a triangle, red triangle from the trend algo. You have a right this resistance indicator, trend line resistance from ultimatum. You have sell zone. That means four different softwares are telling that price will go down. Then immediately you right? You short one or two contracts, immediate right from 2052 to 2045 is nearly five, $600 or $700. Even if you do little delay also, it is like a $500 contract. And you can take up to 10 gold contracts, right? You don't need to do it, but even if you take one contract, it is because you got confluence from four different algos, four different indicators. Like that, I can add any number, right? For example, if I want to add, let me take out this one, right? There is something called as RCA levels, right? So generally it shows like what is the previous week high. PWH stands for previous week high, previous day high, or Monday high. So generally if price is above the previous week high, there is a possibility that it will drop, right? So generally whenever it comes to previous week low or previous day low or Monday low, it may start bouncing up. So you have again one more confirmation that, oh, it bounced above the previous week high. There is a chance that it may come down, or it bounced above previous day high. So right, those previous day high, previous week high, previous month high are like major resistance points. That is where there will be a lot of sellers liquidity. So you have one more confirmation, right? Price went up so much, right? It is above the previous week high. So there is a possibility that price may fall, right? So now five different softwares are telling that price may drop, right? So like that, as you combine more and more, right, you will, you can, so there is one more software, but right, again, I don't want to confuse you, right? You don't need to worry about too many, even if two or three, right? Instead of depending on one algo, now you are depending on, you have ultimatum, you have trendbot, you have alpha. So these multiple indicators are giving a signal that things might go down. So when you have that confirmation from multiple, it is telling possible drop. There is a red line here, there is a sell zone here, there is a orange line here. So all are telling that the price may go down. So that's where you take a decision. Or all are giving that price may go up, right? It is giving a possible buy or possible right bounce. That means it will go up. There is a buy zone. There is a trend line support. There is a right a buy signal here. So when you have so many confirmations, right, that is called as a confluence. That means you are not just depending on one software. Five different software programs are telling that there is a high possibility of price going up. When you have such high possibility, your chances of success will be very very high, right? You can go to any symbol, right? Any symbol on any day, you can observe that that will work in the same way, right? Again, if you take here, right? Again, if I put too many, you may get confused. Let me take out alpha. Now, if you see here, right, you have a red triangle, you have a cell zone, you have a right, you have a cell zone, you have a red triangle, you have a sell point here. Then price came all the way down to the support, then bounced back. Again, there is a midpoint which acts like a resistance when it goes from bottom to top. So there is a red inverted triangle. There is a sell zone, right? It went up to there, again it's dropped. So you have number one, number two, number three. So as long as you have three or more softwares giving the similar signal, your chances of success will be 90%. So that's what is the advantage when you are using three or four different indicators that will give you more confidence that okay, price will go down, right? Let us look at, for example, right? It is not only with futures, right? If you are using options, right? For example, let us see something like, so you see that there is a possible bounce, right? Ultimatum is giving a possible bounce. Then you have beta algo is giving a buy zone. You have a triangle from the trend algo, trend indicator. And now this already gave, right? Somewhere here itself, it said that it will go up. So now this is in the buy. You came to a support point. You have right, four or five different indicators are telling that it will go up. So when you have this type of scenario, then you will enter some calls. Then it went all the way to the top, and then it came to the cloud, and again it is bouncing. Right, like that. Whenever you see such type of confluence, you can either buy stocks, you can buy calls, or let us say, okay, Nvidia. Right, it went to this point, right? Possible drop. Then you have a sell signal. You have a resistance indicator. Beta is giving a sell zone, ultimatum trend line resistance, right? And then you have a orange dot here, and you have, right, if you take out, let me, right, you have a red triangle here. So, and right, if I add levels, right, so again it went to all time high. So but you have, right, more than four, five different things are telling that Nvidia will start going down. Then Nvidia went down from 820 to nearly 780. It came all the way to the support or close to the support, started bouncing again at previous day high now. It may further go down. So like that for anything, right? Whether stocks or options or whichever you want, you can use this confluence, right? You can combine multiple indicators, and when you see that multiple indicators, right, you see that possible drop. Possible drop, it dropped. It went up. You have a ultimatum resistance. You have beta resistance. You have a drop, possible drop, and also you have a sell signal. And then it came all the way down to the support. Right? Again, it may start moving in the on Monday because you are at a support. You are at a green cloud. If you get a green signal here, then it may again start moving. Right? Again, if I also open that trend bot, you can see that yeah, trend bot also gave a red inverted triangle. That means a sell signal. There is a sell signal. So if I get a green triangle here and I green dot here, then I can buy calls or I can buy CVNA stock like that. Instead of just depending on one algo, you are looking at three or four. You are combining them, and when all of them give the same signal, right? No, if not all of them, right? Out of five, if three or four are giving a buy or showing a signs of right going up or showing a sign of going down, then you have a high confidence, right? You can confidently go and take the trade. Right? That's what we are doing in the live sessions. We are able to right make some nice gains, even though we are right, we are looking at options, we are looking at future different things. We are if we just look at only futures on the same day, we can complete $1,000 to $1,500 or more target, but we are mainly looking at options, and then one or two trades we are taking futures and also making some good success, right, using the strategies or indicators, the combination of indicators. And when combination of these indicators are giving a buy or sell signal, that's where we have more success, right? We can look at, there are various future stickers. We can look at those stickers, and they are right 99%. When three or four of them are giving a signal, then that will happen. So that's what we are right. Again, you can see, right, you got a inverted triangle, you got a resistance, it came all the way down. Again, you got a green triangle, you got a beta support, then it went up to the midpoint, then it dropped again. So like that, whenever you have a confluence, whenever you have three or four indicators giving a similar buy or similar sell, that is where you can take the trades and confidently right complete the evaluations. And there are multiple members who are successfully completed on Friday, and we are expecting more, right? As you can start with a paper trading account. If you go to trading panel, you have a paper trading view, paper trading. You initially, you can for 1 or 2 days you can do on paper trading, right? And then once you get confidence, you can actually take the trades in the evaluation accounts or those things, right? That is how, again, I will be doing live sessions. I'll be explaining that, okay, now we have this scenario, we have this, right? All these indicators are telling that it will go up, right? We can take it, or all these indicators are telling that we can go down. So until you all get more familiarized, I'll be taking live sessions where you can attend and you can take trades along with me like that. You can complete evaluations, and then you can also use the same indicators for performance. So again, we have, right, if you want three indicators like this one and ultimatum beta, we have like tier one plan. If you also want multiple indicators, like, okay, I also want this trend algo, or I also want these key levels, right? The levels like previous week high, previous day high, previous month high, all those things. Or we have right, we have this alpha bot which shows like, okay, what is the right, are we in the bullish, right, on the bullish trend with RSI, or if RSI is above 50 and below 80, that means it is bullish. If RSI is below 50 and right, above 25 and below 50, generally that is called as bearish trend. So your RSI, MACD, if they are red, generally price will go down. If RSI, MACD, they are green, price will go up. Like that, you can use a combination. If you want to use only two or three, then you can go with tier one plan. If you want to go with five or six, then you can go with tier two. So again, right, you can use for your personal accounts, you can use for prop firm accounts. It is up to you how you want to use it. but it is giving a huge success. You can also attend live sessions. You can take trades along with me. And once you get comfortable, then you can take trades in your own time zone, right? Whenever you want, because futures market open from 5 p.m. Central, right? It closes until next day 4 p.m. So anytime, right, before your office also you can take trades. Generally from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, you will have good volume. And again from morning 6 a.m. to 7:38 also, you will have good amount of volume, right? Even once Europe market opens at 1 a.m., but again we'll be sleeping during that time, so I'm not counting it. But even before that also it will be good. But during US market hours after 9 is where generally volume will be a lot more higher, so these moves will quickly happen. You don't need to wait for hours together to make some 200 $300. Within 10 15 minutes you can make some 200 $300 on one account. You can quickly close the trade and you can do your work. So that's what I wanted to share today, right? So the major advantage with these funded program is you can, right, once you feel comfortable with one account, you can get 20 accounts. Once you get 20 accounts, you can go to different companies and you get different accounts. So like that, you can scale up as much as you want, right? And you can use the indicators. Again, algos are also there, which will do buy and sell. But if market is right choppy, that means just moving up and down without a proper uptrend or downtrend, that is where algos can lose. But with these ones, you are not just depending on one algo, you are looking at multiple algos, multiple softwares or multiple indicators. When four or five different softwares are giving the similar signal, you are doing a buy or you are doing a sell. So that's where you have a lot more success here compared to depending on just one strategy, or because you cannot combine strategies, right? You cannot combine algos together, but you can combine indicators together and look for a confluence, and you can take a proper decision whether to go for long or not. So yeah, if you have any questions, please post in the chat window. I will explain like whatever questions you have. Enable the chat. Please post it. And yes, you can use with SPX 0DTE. Yeah, for 0DTE, you can do it. Yeah, I'll share the recording. So to see this table, you need to have alpha indicator, which is part of the tier 2 plan. You have to replicant. I already shared the latest software files. You have to share your machine ID in case if your machine ID got changed. So you have to update Replicanto with your new machine ID. Otherwise, it should not be any issue to install Replicanto. Yeah, all these indicators are as part of Tier 2. Whatever indicators you are seeing. With Apex, yeah, you can place trade because only trading view is supported by trader weight. That's why you can take trader weight accounts. You have, right, when you go to Apex, right, you have something like this one, Rhythmic, and also trader weight. So what I suggest is you can go to trader weight and click on 50K account. So this trader weight can be integrated here, right? When you go to right trading panel, I can click on trader weight, and then I can basically log in here with those credentials. And then whenever you take the trades here, they will get copied into the trader weight. And with the help of this Replicanto software or right, mainly Replicanto software, what you can do is when you take a trade here, if you have rhythmic accounts, your trader weight can be like a leader account or the primary account. All your rhythmic accounts or allied trader funding accounts, they can be your child accounts. So whatever trade you take here, it will get copied to all the other things, right? All the other. So if you have two or three trader weight accounts, rest you can take Rhythmic or Allied Trader, whatever you want, right? Only one or two you want to connect here with trading view. Then the rest, because trader weight is $20, whereas Rhythmic is only $18. So if you want to save that $2, you can write, for example, you want to take 10 accounts, let us say, right? Because they have 90% off, they may not give that 90% again for next 2 or 3 months. They may do 80% or 71% generally, Apex. So when the promo is there only for one more day, right? After that, again, they may change it to 80 or 71%. So when the promo is there, you will get some 5 or 10 accounts. In those 10 accounts, 2 or 3 you can take trader weight, rest of 7 you can trade. You can take Rhythmic, and then you use this one as the primary, and then all the other will be child accounts, and you can use in the Replicanto software. Right? If you go to the channel, you will see like how to do, right, Replicanto copy trading. You will have videos already. So basically, whatever trades you take, that will get copied. You don't need to individually take in one account. Whatever you do here, that will get copied. So whenever you see there is a sell, when you short it, then the same short will happen in all the 10 accounts. So you can complete evaluation of all 10 accounts at same time. Right? I am planning to, right? We made nearly 900 in last 2 days. Planning to do another $1,000 on Monday, so we can complete evaluations and all those. Right now, Apex also has, generally they want 7 days to trade, but now they have a rule where you can do just 1 day trading and uh, complete the challenge. Right? That means even on one day you make 3,000, immediately next day you will get a 50K performance account. So that is also offer they are running. So when they have those offers, right, which they don't give generally, better you take the accounts, take the advantage, and you can easily complete the challenge. Replicanto is with Ninja Trader, right? Basically, you will, yeah, you can do copy trades. Yeah, you can combine trader weight and Rhythmic accounts and do the copy trades, right? For example, I have shared you. That's what I was doing, right? If you see here in this slide, I was taking trades on a trader weight account, but I have some all these with Apex. All of them are Rhythmic accounts. All these are Allied Trader funding accounts. These are trader weight accounts. So you can combine all of them together. When you take one trade, it will happen in your Rhythmic, it will happen in your Ninja Trader, it will happen in your ETA, right? Allied Trader funding accounts. Like that, same trade can be copied into whatever trade you take in the trader weight here on the trading view. It is getting copied into 15 accounts. So if you make a $200 here, it is like 15 into 200. If you make $1,000 here, it is 1,000 into 15, $15,000, right? That is the advantage. So that's what you can do. So basically, you buy the Replicant software. Yeah, 90% off is only for the first month. If you don't complete within 1 month, again, right, with all these indicators, maximum you need is 1 week to complete the EA challenge, right? If you use this and if you just follow that, right, as I explained, if three or four are telling that it will go down, it will definitely go down. If three or four are telling that it will go up, it will go up. So just to follow that, that's it. What we need is everything green or everything red. If everything is red, just short it. If everything is green, right, you go long. That's it. You will be able to complete within 3 to 4 days. And you, right, for example, here you connect it, right? You connect one of the trader weight account, right? From Apex, you if you are getting a trader weight account, just connect it. And if you are getting all the other right, the Ninja Trader, there is some maintenance is going on. Otherwise, I would have shown you. But if you watch the video from the Thursday or Friday, I have shown how to do it. I think on Friday I have shown how to do it. But basically, right, I have 10 Rhythmic accounts. I have 2 or 3 TraderWeight accounts. I have some 5 LI Trader funding accounts. What you do is you open Replicant software from Ninja and then you make this account as the leader. Whatever account you are connecting here, you make that as a leader, and then you just select all the other accounts as the child accounts. Then whatever trade I take here, that will get copied into the all those child accounts. That's it, right? Because this is user interface is very easy. You can combine so many different indicators in at one place. You know that, okay, this cell, ultimatum cell, beta cell. Okay, I'll click on the short button. I see here I have a green triangle. I have a green dot here. If I open ultimatum, I have the right buy here. I have a possible bounce here. I have a support here. That's it, right? You have so much confidence that, okay, so many things are telling that it will go up, then it will go up. If four or five are telling that it will go down, it will go down. Right? That's what we are doing in live sessions also. Even with options, we are making 90% success. That 10% also, because sometimes we'll be looking at some other ticker and suddenly something will. Otherwise, if we only look at one ticker, we can make 100% success. Right? Whether with options or futures, if we just focus on one chart and just keep looking, then yeah, we can make 100% success with right, when we combine this strategy of multiple indicators. No, it will work with regular candles also. You don't need to use Heiken-Ashi, but only advantage with Heiken-Ashi is your colors, right? You know whether you are in a bullish trend or bearish trend. You can also do on your mobile. I don't think you can clearly watch the confluence. It is better if you have a laptop or a desktop. You can easily do it. Uh, right, you have to go to this ninja underscore apex underscore bot, and then you have trading view tier 1, trading view tier 2. If you want only three indicators, you will select tier 1. If you want all the all the indicators which I am showing you here, you will go to tier 2 and select tier 2 plan. So you will get all the indicators access, and you can trade stocks or futures or whichever you want. I already did on Friday on how to copy from one account to all the other accounts. You can see that. Again, I already shared how to use these indicators, and I am right. I'll be doing live sessions where I'll be explaining how to use them one by one. Today, I shared the slides on, okay, what is ultimatum, what is beta algo, what is each algo or each indicator, what they will do, how to use them, and when you are combine, right, you are enabling all the softwares at same time. If all the softwares are giving similar signal, you have 100% confidence to go long or to go short. You can use different computer to configure replicanto. Yeah, you can do that. Right, you can have replicanto in some other machine, and this account can be somewhere else. So yeah, they can be in two different places. Auto trade, we have to test. I think it will work, but we have to test it. So purple color mean, right? Purple color is like an indecision, right? It is between bullish and bearish. But if you see a red border with the purple, that means it is more bearish. It is slowly turning into bearish side. Yeah, you need to configure trader weight account in the replicanto. You will make that as a parent account. Here you will connect the trader weight account, right? And then the say whatever account you are connecting here, the same account you will make it as a parent account in the replicator software. There is no delay. It will be less than a second. You don't need to take TradingView subscription, but you need to have real-time data. I think they have $7 plan or something where you will get the real-time futures data. So only you need that. You don't need a paid subscription for TradingView to do this funded trading. That week WO stands for week open, MD, Monday high, Monday low, or month high, month low, week high, week low, right? If it is a week low, that is like a strong support. If it is a month low, that is a strong support. If it is a week high, that is a strong resistance, like that. Yeah, even with Apex accounts, you need real-time data subscription in TradingView, right? Because you are only getting right in TraderWeight, you have the data, but because you are using TradingView, you need to get the subscription. If you want to directly trade in TraderWeight, you don't need to get any data because Apex will provide you that data. Using 50K account as a starting point is always good rather than a 100K account, because 50K has a 2,500 and only 3,000 target. So completing 3,000 is easy. You can easily make $500 per day, and within 1 week you can complete 3,000 target. You can use the indicators for GC and KD, everything. Silver, right? We are using on silver, and KD is also a very good picker. We can make $300-400 when you see a confluence, right? And KD is like a Nikkei of NQ of Japan, so it also right high. We can make it will have some good moves. There is no 1 week subscription for the indicators. Only for options we have 1 week subscription, not for stocks or anything. Right, again, right? We are consistently making nice success, and we'll have a lot more success stories in the coming week. If you want to, right, join them. And so, because you are not risking your own money, right? You are using the software AI, and you are using others' money, and you have a high chances of scaling your accounts, right? Because our accounts are limited to some X amount, but when you are using these multiple companies, multiple trader funding programs, right? One is you are using multiple indicators to get your buy and sell. Second is you are using multiple companies to get as much funding from them. And when you combine these two, you have high chances of success. Only thing is you need to have right that appetite to understand, to learn, and then you will be successful. Don't be in a hurry, right? Even if you make 300, 400 per day also per account, right? Again, you are not doing in one account. If you are doing in 5 to 10 accounts, it is like $3,000 to $4,000. So you don't need to complete all 3,000 in one day, even though they have the promo. You can still take 300, 400 per day in one account, and complete in 1 week also. You will get all the PA accounts within 1 week, and you can repeat the same thing every day. If you have one buy signal, that will easily give, or when you have one sell signal, it will easily give 200, 300 per account. That's it. When you have a confluence like this, right? Beta, ultimatum, trend algo, MACD, every four different softwares are giving that it will go down. It went down, right? That's what I'll show you in the live sessions. Right now, you may think that, oh, it already happened. But in the live sessions, I'll show you these examples. We'll take the trades, and then you'll see that it happening, right? Because it is different softwares are telling that it will go down based on so many different logic or different factors. So definitely the price will go down at that point of time. Do we need to configure trader weight account in configure section? Yeah, you have to configure trade accounts and rhythmic accounts in the Ninja Trader. Once you configure them in Ninja Trader, then in Replicanta you will see all those accounts. Yeah, anyone can participate. Right, even you are on visas or anything, you can participate because right, you are not spending your full time here. Every day you spend 2 to 3 hours. That is more than enough. 2 hours is good enough to make some $200, $300 per account. If you want to change from options to tier one, if you just subscribed, yeah, you can do that. We will refund that. Options will cancel and refund that amount. Yeah, my name is Kishore, and yeah, I'll be doing live sessions. I'm doing since last 2 to 3 weeks. Every day we are taking options, futures, the live sessions using all these different indicators and making great success. Yeah, that's it, everyone. I wanted to share like what is the potential we have, and right just to make some 70K, 80K, 100K per annum. We studied so much. If you can spend 1 or 2 weeks to understand these indicators, use them along with me, so you will understand why I am taking a buy or why I am taking a sell. Right? Basically, it is same thing, right? You have a red color here or orange color here. You have red here. You have red here. You have red here. That's it. Four reds. Just tip right. You just go and click on this red. You have blue or green here. You have green here. Right? That is like it is like a support. Then just go and click on the blue here. That's it. Right? If we know red, green, blue, that's it. If you see 3 or 4 of greens or 3 or 4 of reds at same time, then that's it. Right? That is what we want. If we have all greens or all reds at same time, that is the best time to go long or go short, and then you can successfully complete, right? Easily complete the evaluation accounts. Right. These funded companies generally do only for futures, not for options and stocks, because stocks don't move and options also, right? Sometimes you have to swing them because all these are like same day you have to close them. Yeah, I'll share the recording, and I'll be doing live sessions for all the subscribers from Monday, and we can yeah, quickly complete evaluations and start move to performance accounts. So if there are no other questions, thanks everyone for joining in. And yeah, if you are interested, subscribe, and yeah, I'll share the recording. Yeah, I'll share the recording in a few minutes. Right. Thanks everyone. Good night, and have a nice weekend.